Alright guys, welcome back to another Front Office Football 9 video. Got our Bills franchise here, off-season 2029. We're about to head into the draft, just taking one last look at the roster before we start to make some picks. Definitely encourage you guys to like, comment, do all those things on the video. Just give me some feedback, let me know how you're enjoying the series, if you would like to see more of these. If you would like me to do another team, if you would like me to do some tutorials or something like that, let me know. Definitely want to hear you guys out and see what you're thinking on these. But without further ado, let's get back into it here. So in the last video in free agency, we did make some moves. We decided to move on from our first round pick receiver, who was a 60 overall, instead of signing him to like a $15-20 million 4-year deal, to see if we could pick up a comp pick. I hope I did that right. I did end up signing Alim McNeil to a pretty big deal. I don't know if it's like position. Bringing in this guy, I might offset that pick, but I feel like this money is it's better spent on this D tackle than it would have been that receiver. Anywho, I think we're pretty much set on the defensive side, except for like maybe outside linebacker or safety. Offensively, we're pretty old up front. So offensive line is definitely, interior or exterior, like our tackles. We definitely should be looking at drafting some offensive line talent. Another receiver, because we only have 3 right now. And we could use a third, even in the first round would be really good. Somebody that just really pops off the page here, that can be like a 60 or 70 overall guy. Because we need to surround Josh with weapons. Ben Adrian, he's been a solid running back, but we do, we could use a stud there as well. He's 55 overall, which is fine, that's fine, but his contract also ends in a year. He's going to be he's 28 right now, and we have no second pitch there. So yeah, pretty much all across the offense, we could really use some extra talent to surround Josh with, for sure. So it'll be an offensive focused draft here. Let's see if Rodolfo Dorton falls to us. I doubt it. Yeah, no, he's not going to be there. He's from Buffalo too. He went to Buffalo College. Oh, he's a 70 overall. My goodness. Yeah, that would have been the guy. That would have been the guy. He can be an 89. Wow. Yeah, so that's too bad. Okay, so I mean, really, we're looking up toward the top here. Our staff wants a safety. Braden Ransom. Okay. So good evaluation from our interview. Oh wait, yeah, combine. He's got some pretty good scores with like his jumping and his agility. And looks like he's going to be a pretty good player. Yeah, I mean, we could use a safety for sure, but there are a lot of guys up here with near 7 grades that I think we should probably take a look at first, like Jerron Rowan. Very high leadership, average strength, very low loyalty, short arms. smart player. His bench is about average, but pretty decent quickness. Good strength, good technique. The scheme fit is okay. Okay, so that's an okay pick, it looks like. Our team wasn't impressed with Christian Slick's interview. Didn't really love his attitude. But combine wise, he definitely jumps off the page. A good bench. Pretty good quickness. Average on the test. And he's right in the upper tier as far as like all of his a good scheme fit too. Yeah, as far as like our guard play, sounds like I'm talking basketball now. So we do have Torrance, we do have Tyler Smith. These guys are both pretty good. Tyler Smith's also a mentor for us, but he's in the final year of his deal. We could cut 12 mil, getting rid of him. He's 28 years old. Torrance is 29. He's also a mentor and in the last year of his deal, and we'd save about 12 mil. So we'd have to be pretty sure about this guy because we do have a couple of pretty good guards right now. But this guy does look really good. I am pretty impressed. He looks like the full package from our scouts. We also have Jared Dre down here. Combine-wise, did not really show well on the bench. Any of the spots really that would show well. Hard to read in his interview. Leadership, nothing really there. And then there's Stanley Feliciano. They liked his interview. Kind of average in the combine. And just really is just a speed guy. Doesn't really show as much. So we do need outside linebacker play as well. We should take a look at these guys as so about as scouted. Decent personality. And above average with his combine. It looks like, you know, it could be a wide range, but he's, you know, he's in the upper tier for most of his abilities. And how about Hunter? Well, he's more of a 3-4 strong linebacker. Not exactly what we'd be looking for. Let's take a look at the rest of these offensive linemen real quick just to see. Bryce Lee looks pretty good as a center. A really good scheme fit for us as well. Smart guy. Strong in the bench press. He's quick. Overrated in his interview. Not a good leader. He's got a decent personality. So yeah, I think it comes down to either Bryce Lee or Christian Slick. These guys both seem to be really, really good players. And I think I feel a little bit more comfortable going Bryce Lee just because we do need a center, but are we doing it by need? A little bit more of a scheme fit as well for us with Bryce. A little bit better personality scores from Christian. Hmm. Yeah, it's just the scheme fit that's not there with Christian. But he looks like he's pretty. I think I just like how smart and how strong Bryce is. It just seems like, and we really do need a center. He looks like he's going to be pretty impressive. I'm going to go for it. 47 to a 79. Big potential for Bryce. Okay. Now we're cooking here. That could be really big for us. Okay. I am interested to see Christian Slick went to the Steelers here. So he's a 53 to an 84. A little bit better. A little bit better, certainly. Um, but yeah, I think it doesn't. We were looking at the right guys. Neither of those really were the wrong pick necessarily. Although I think the personality traits on Christian Slick did come out a little bit better as expected. So okay, that's fair. So we went with the need pick, and I think that was it's the okay move, but we probably could have gone guard and just moved on from one of these guys if need be, but that's okay. I think we're here in the second round now. Pick 17. Yep, so this will be our last pick of this round. Whoops. All right. Still a few tackles up here at the top. Okay, like a Roger looks decent. Good strength on Marquise. Inside linebacker here. Here's an outside one. But we didn't check him, or he didn't show up to the combine, I guess. Very high leadership, personality, loyalty, but left our interview thinking he was overrated a little bit. For Luther Watson. Team wants safety still. Cody Oates. And he looks good run defense, good pass rush technique. Okay. I mean, he looks, pretty decent. I'm not totally opposed to a safety, but I just think there are some nice graded tackles here that are still on the list. Hmm. Good bench. Solid 3-cone drill. Hmm. Not in love with any of those guys, but Aiden Dixon. Yeah. Kari Francisco down here. Nicholas Ross. Looks pretty good. Combine doesn't really jump out. Hmm. These guys got short arms, huh? Marquise's blocking strength shows up the highest, even though his reps really weren't there. I'm wondering if I just overlooked that. Didn't test out as well. He didn't really have a good combine, that's for sure. Um, hmm. And then Aiden Dixon, pretty smart. It's a physical man corner right here. Hmm. Whoa. Slow though. Hmm. Couple of pretty good linebackers. They're both listed as inside, and they don't always switch them to their natural fit as like an outside guy. So I don't know. This guy looks pretty good. Yeah, there's some pretty good looking linebackers here. Some good like coverage guys, but I don't know that I feel totally comfortable going after any of them. You see some receivers down here. Christopher Arvizu. Good hands. Everything else kind of average. Did well on his test. Some good indicators here from slot Courtney Corbin. He's small. Really small, and I don't think he's fast enough. So I don't know that I'd be all that interested there. Hmm. Good speed, good elusiveness, but that's really it. Yeah, I think I feel most comfortable going after one of these tackles up here. It's just been a little bit difficult trying to decide which one. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be Marquise. Just because it looks like we scouted him as a really strong. Well, he doesn't have the scheme fit though. Yeah, maybe it's just Roger Flores. He looks like the most well-rounded. And that shows up in the combine. Average leadership, average personality. Let's give good old Roger a shot here. 29 to a 59. Okay. So he could grow into something. We do have a couple tackles out there already and some mentors at the position. So let's check out our next team pick here. Marquis still on the board. Definitely a few QBs out there right now. Those receivers still out there. Cornelius Balinese. Khalil Shea. Really good on the shuttle. 4.5 too, so he's got decent speed. Route running looks good. He's not strong, but good route running scores, it looks like. Good hands. Elusiveness, speed is okay. Did really good on the shuttle drill. Very underrated. They liked his interview. I have a thing for slot receivers. Malcolm didn't really score very well here. But our team also really likes Marquise Lechuga here. Strong, not necessarily a scheme fit, but can we coach him into it? And when's our next pick? I don't think we have another pick this round here. Our staff wants Lechuga. Yeah, I mean, we do need another tackle. I'll rock with Lechuga on this pick. 30 to a 54. Okay. About the same as the last guy we drafted. Definitely gonna need to develop. I think that receiver we were looking at seems to have gone. Khalil Shea was the one. Okay. Yeah, I think he was the one. So that is. Our Vizu is kind of whatever. Okay. All right, so I think we made the better pick there. Is Clayton Coates still sitting here? He looks like he's. I mean, he's a smart player, but the decision making isn't there. Still needs to learn how to read the defense. So maybe somebody that can develop a little bit more. His confidence is low. Low leadership. Quality is really good. Accurate. Arm strength, not necessarily there. Not great at reading the defense, sensing the rush. But a good decision maker. Jabari McKenzie. Okay, that's possible. Where's the safety that our team wants to draft here? Ian Peters. All the way down here, he's a 4.5. Okay, pretty wide range. I'm not going to draft him now. I feel like we can get him a couple rounds later if we really want it. Oh, Kenny here is pretty fast and pretty quick. Speed, elusiveness. His route running is not great. Just to the ball, catching traffic. He's fast. He's quick. He's got good hands. He's pretty strong. So he's got some like good physical traits. Defeats jammers. Secures the ball well. Good in the shuttle. The 3-cone. His 40 is a 4.4. That's pretty good. Bench press is above average. Very strong personality, high leadership. Maybe someone that would work on his game. He's got a pretty decent frame. He's 6'2", 203. Smaller hands, it looks like. Couple slot receivers down here as well. But I'm kind of partial to Kenny Lanier here. I think I like how he looks. We've already drafted 2 tackles and a center. I think I'm going to take Lanier. 37 to a 55. Okay. So he could turn into something. Decent player. All right, some of these quarterbacks are still hanging around. He's a 4-3 strong linebacker. Looks like he scored pretty well in the combine. Got some pretty above average scores for this point in the draft. Pass rush strength is pretty strong. Good, decent technique maybe. Average leadership, weak personality. That's not good. So Troy Hannigan, I'm interested. I know we got some quarterbacks up here that could be a possibility. Jabari McKenzie, I think, caught my eye. And what is this, round 5 here? We have another pick coming up at 29. Okay. So we could go Jabari and then Troy Hannigan. I do think we should look at some of these running backs as well. Casey Adkisson. Not really much of a receiver, but good in blitz pickup. Not the best combine scores for sure. Connor Lanham. Good leader. A little bit more of a stronger back here, but yeah. I'm looking for some combine scores for sure. Here's a receiver and a 4.43. Not a great shuttle time. But he is 6'2", 200. Elusive, catching traffic. Yeah. I think I'm good with Jabari McKenzie here. Get a quarterback in here. It's from Syracuse too. 36 to a 47. Okay. It's not bad. That's a decent backup, and he's a good leader. He's popular. He's from the area. Possibly somebody. I mean, Josh could be on his last contract right now. We don't really know. And then Troy Hannigan, I think, was the one that, yeah, he was the linebacker that I was looking at. There's also, well, he's a 3-4 guy, so yeah, I think Troy Hannigan would be my pick here. 33 to a 42. Okay. Yeah. So he'll be a backup. All right, now we're into the 6th round here. Alex Schaefer here, still pretty good graded QB, but not in love with it. Buddy Lang here is a 4-3 D end. On defense, good technique. Strength not necessarily there. Smart player. Yeah. He's okay. Let's see. Some of these running backs I've already looked at. All right, our staff really wants a freaking safety. Brody Quang. Looks like a good run defender. Yeah, I mean, the combine scores didn't really come out that well. It's a good leader, good personality. Could be okay, I suppose. Not a good zone defender. It looks like he was like a press man safety. He runs a 4.85 40. So yeah, he's just like a strong. I can't really say that I'm like super interested in that. Let's take a look at the running backs that are left here. Woof. Yeah, do I trust the recruiting on Casey Atkinson? He looks like he could be pretty good. Based on the attributes here. Not the best personality traits, but let's look at wide receiver here as well. Oh. Good speed, good hands, route running, catching traffic. 6', 154. Oh man, I don't know. That seems a little too light. 154? Whoa. Speed, elusiveness, hands, adjust to the ball. The route running's not there. Catching traffic skills, secure the ball. 6'1". Good wingspan. 195. Decent jump skills. Is that Vince McCormick? Was that? He looks like the most well-rounded guy left. Let's throw a shot at Vince McCormick here. And then Adkisson's still here. I'm probably going to take a shot on him. All right. Draft is over here. So Adkison, not great. McCormick, not great. These guys are 7th rounders though, so 6th, 7th rounders, whatever. It's okay. All right. Yeah, so just recapping the draft here, I think we ended up, yeah, we had a decent draft. I don't know that we have anybody that's going to be, a stud right away. Maybe Bryce. Bryce has really good potential. So we'll probably kick Mason Cole out of here and see if we can get Bryce in the lineup and just um, just get him working up. See if we can get him trained up quickly. At first, I thought it seemed like Kenny Lanier. When did we take him? He was the 4th rounder. I thought he looked like he was pretty good, but maybe now getting out of the draft, he's not looking like he's going to do much for us this year. So we may need to go back into late free agency and grab another receiver. Probably need to grab another running back too. All right, so here we are in late free agency. Lewis Miles sitting here for $1 million. Not much of a dynamic playmaker here. He just looks like he's okay. Good hole recognition by... We had a bunch of smart Atajay Spears here, who's pretty quick. Arthur Bertume. How about for the receivers? Still a lot of good receivers left out here. Our boy got picked up. But we could go with Michael Gallup for 1 mil. Or for 1 year. AJ Brown for 1 year. Jaden Waddle, who's a mentor. He went for 1,507 last year with the Dolphins. He'd be a 2-year deal. He's 30. 2-year deal. He'd be 15 mil year 1, 18 mil year 2. We only have 15 mil to give. Unless, of course, we clear up about 7 mil here with Mason Cole. That's probably the way to do it. Unless, of course, we could trade him. Doubt it. Nope. I'm fine cutting Mason Cole. And just saving that 7 mil, using it for something else. Let's go get another receiver. Probably need a mentor with how many young receivers on the team we have. And Noah Brown not being as good. We need a third guy. We need a running back as well. Lenny Dale, we could probably save a couple mil on. All right, so let's see Elijah Moore. He's also a mentor. He's 29. What's a 2-year deal? He's going to be a lot cheaper. and 30-year-old Waddle. Yeah, I like the idea of Elijah Moore here. Let's make an offer here for 2 years. Running back. Got Torrey Zerchi. Hmm. All the running backs here are just going to be good good with hole recognition. He's a little more of a well-rounded player. Emmanuel Kelly. Looks like he could be pretty good. Good leader. I like this. Offers a little bit more than just hole recognition. He's got some quickness and some strength. We also have an undrafted rookie here in Jimmy Lane. Looks like could be another one of these hole recognition guys. Second year player here who's a little well-rounded, but Myron Berkeley, who's a speed guy. I'll give Berkeley give him a call there. And before we get too deep into the undrafted free agents, so McGovern signed by Baltimore. Did we have an offer out to McGovern? I don't think we did. So we got both the running backs here, and then hoping we can grab Elijah Moore. All right, cool. All right. So Elijah Moore steps in. Nice. Manuel Kelly. It's like a little second pitch there. We have 14 mil left. Maybe we can see if there's like a tight end that's available. Nobody that's really helping us out here. Malik Hooker's still available at safety. Same thing with Wyatt Enriquez. Mentor to safeties, really well-liked guy. Okay. He's 33. Only wants a 1-year deal for 10 mil. 10.8 mil. We have 10.9. Oh gosh. We're not going to be able to fill out a roster if we sign him. Yeah, I don't think we could do that. Don't think we can do that. Okay, so let's just take a look down the line here. We'll sign some undrafted rookies and we'll get this thing geared up for the season ahead. Cool. I think I think now that we got Moore and we got Emmanuel Kelly in here, I think those were the last couple pieces that we were looking to add, aside from our undrafted rookies. And we'll catch you guys in the off season of 2030. Hopefully this goes a little bit better than the last few seasons has gone. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in 2030. Peace.